Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to make a custom file select screen as well as the buttons on this screen. So first of all, you want to make a model. I'm going to show you my background. This will be the background for the test. And this will be my button, like this. Something important to note when you're making your model is the dimension. For example, if we take my background, you can see the dimensions are pretty much 30 by 22, and then there is a depth as well. If I'm not mistaken, the depth should be 4 units, 4 Blender units. Anything like after this depth will simply be black, so you won't see the background. If I put a wall here, you will not see it. You will see black. So yeah, so you want to make an object basically. Then you want to add an armature like every other actor you have. So I'm gonna make one right there. Duplicate, I'm gonna parent it. Make sure this one, the root, is set to not deform. And this one I'm gonna call the body. Up. Like this, perfect, that's all we need. Something to note as well when you make your model, for the buttons to face toward the camera, you want to have this orientation right here at the top right. So basically the user will see this start. When you click the button will come closer to the camera, will turn around, and you will see go revealed. However, for the title screen, it's the opposite. For the title screen, the forward is 180 degrees in the other direction. So it's like this, you see. So yeah, this is all you need to worry about. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna parent this to the armature. I'm gonna assign every vertex to the body. There we go. Okay. Now, super easy. We export our actor. I chose command 0 for the group. It works fine. But you can basically have it in any group that you want. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, let me select the file select screen geo right there. I'm gonna export the graphics, name file select screen. Boom. Then I'm gonna rename it file select screen button, and I'm gonna export the other one, which is called armature. Pretty sure. Yes. Up. There we go. Up, export. Boom. Okay, that's all we need to do. One more thing before we go to coding, I want to show you something special. By default, scrolling textures will not be scrolling in the title screen. The water right here is a scrolling texture. You can see it here, right there, linear. It's a scrolling texture. Also, you see my boat is animated. The animation will not play either. I am not sure why animations don't play. Maybe there is a workaround to fix it. But for the scrolling texture, there is a workaround, so I'm gonna show you that. All right, let's get to coding. So here is a fresh repo. I'm gonna go first of all file select.c. I'm gonna look for the yellow background loop. Right here, this is extra. If you want to have your scrolling textures working, simply add scroll textures like this, and then you want to add above include I think it was src game scroll hold on, where was it? Yeah, there we go, this thing. So src game text scroll.h. There we go. And now this will be working fine. And your texture will be able to scroll as much as they want. Okay, so now we made it so the texture will be scrolling, but we don't have a mesh yet. If we start the game, nothing will happen. So we want to go to script. Where is it? There we go. So in the hierarchy, it's in level, menu, and right there at the top. So here we have a few important variables. This is all the buttons you see on the title screen. I'm not gonna go through them all, but something you need to know. This is the background. This is the button when you have a save file active. And this is the button when you have a new game, when there is not the face of Mario on the button. When you have 0 star basically in this file. Okay, then it's basically all straightforward, and you can experiment by swapping, for example, putting the yellow background on the save button to see which one is this button, etc. So yeah, this is what we are gonna replace with. So we said the yellow background was file select. Oh wait, we need to include command 0 first. Command 0 up. Now it was file select geo. It was this one for the background, and for the button it was button. I'm gonna do both of them for the same one. There you go. Okay, now we have this. If we start now, we may have an error.
It's me.
Yep, there we go. The game crashes. So how to fix this? We don't have any error in the console, but the game crashes. So you want to go to level. So yeah, the game crashes because we gave it the geo, but it doesn't know what the geo looks like. Even though we included command 0, for some reason the game doesn't know what the geo looks like. So we need to include it right here in geo, header, and level data. Here in level data, you will go at the bottom. Whoop, there we go. And you want to paste your actor file select screen model. You copy everything. Actually, you cut everything. Otherwise, it will make you an error that says that it is redefined. So you need to cut and make sure model is empty. Same for geo. You cut everything. This time you place it into where is it? Geo.inc right there at the bottom. Then you take where is it? Header. Is it? No, it's not this one. It's geo header right there. You cut this. You place it into header at the bottom. There we go. Now you can close this, close this, close this. Okay, for the text scroll, you want to include in here text scroll.inc.c. You want to include okay, here you want to include levels menu header.h. There you go. You want to include this. And yeah, that's everything. Now, if we start our game, it will crash again because I forgot to add, like I added the background, but I didn't add the button. So let me add the button real quick. It's the same process. You go to the button, geo model, you cut, you put here, geo you cut, you put here. We can remove this one. There we go. And then we have the header. Oh, we put here. There we go. And we don't have any text scroll texture in the button, so we don't need to do anything else. Okay, let's compile this.
It's me, Mario.
There it is! Note that the return button right here is a yellow background, but flipped, as you can see. It's flipped. So you may want to add a little something behind your button so it shows here. Behind the background, basically. And yeah, that's everything.
Okie dokie.
One last thing is that you need to make sure each time you make modifications, so you make a modification, boom, you export it again, you need to delete the old modification, basically overwrite it manually. So let's say I have my background button, boom, I export it again because I made changes or whatever. Okay, I need to delete this part in the header.h, delete the geo in the geo.c, and delete the model. So I can just Control Z right now. Okay, and now I need to go to the actor, cut the model again, paste it again, cut the geo again, paste it again, removing this include because it's already defined here. And finally, the header that I cut and I paste it here with a space so I can know where it starts. And now I can compile and my modification will be in game. Of course, I haven't modified anything right there, but this is how you do it. So yeah, thank you for watching. I wish you a good day, and I
It's
see you
me,
later. Bye bye.
Mario.